Hi guys, Dorota Palicka, International Nail Artist and Educator here, and today we are going to do a beautiful colorful design, kind of feel like the sunshine. Come on, hurry up, come to us. You can have a wee preview of it in here. And that's type of nail art which I really enjoy doing. I hope you really like to learn these designs as well. So let's start. We are going to play with some colorful design, actually quite beautiful. So I'll use a range of few different colors. This one is 148. I have tried to pick up kind of like not too strong colors. I mean, some of them are a bit stronger, but they're still in a pastel range because I thought it will look really nice for those kind of design which we want to create today. So I'm just painting this color. And as always, I get some fluff. Okay, and then once I'm happy, I'm going to give it a cure. Then on the next tip, we are going to use 154, which is Blue Lips. It's like a very, very pastel blue. The designs aren't really as time consuming as they look, and that's why I quite like it. My clients love it as well because there is lots of stuff going on actually on them. Okay, and then I'm going to use 178 candy floss. That's a really nice color, really nice. Nice to see a change in choosing the colors as well, because I'm usually quite sticking to the same stuff constantly. Okay, the first tip is cure, and you don't waste your time. I will be painting obviously in between, but you don't waste your time. I'm just going to quickly apply the second layer in there. Actually, it looks not bad in a one layer. And then give it a cure. The blue one is cooked as well. Now I want also put that on the side. We'll start with those three tips. Okay, so that's the blue one. And then the candy floss should be cooked as well. I think that's the one where we do the butterfly. Okay, cook it in. In the meantime, I'm just going to quickly paint another color because some of them need to cure before I can put the top coat. But this one I will be doing in between to save you time. So this is 147. And cook it in. Okay, our next step, once the tips are painted, we are going to apply matte top coat over it. So the first one is here. You could apply the normal top coat and buff it. For a quickness, I want to do it matte, and I still want to buff it because you don't have to buff it as perfect when it's matte, but you still want to have buffed surface because I find it is easier for me to paint it, especially when it comes to like a really detailed work. And also, like, I find it gives a nicer look as well. So cook it in, and the candy floss, and cook it in. So that's have given me a time to apply also another layer of the 147, the purple one, when the tips cure with matte top coat. And then we can move on into the next step. Perfect, the green one is ready. So I'm just going to buff it. As I say, you don't have to buff it perfectly. Just a little bit, clean the dust, clean the tip. You don't want any particles being there. And since this part can be messy, I'm going to do it on the next tip. And then we can move on into the next part. So we've got two tips ready. The dust can fly down a little bit. And for the next part, we are going to use the black gel art. It has dual function. You can use it as an art gel, but also you can use it as a foil gel. And you wouldn't use it for a full coverage foil, you use it for the designs. And that's what I'm going to do it. So D-liner brush, clean it, and then let's paint first design. So I'm picking up a small amount of the product. What I like about it, because it's black, you can clearly see what you have painted. And because of its consistency, which doesn't run, you can just finish painting the entire design, and without of worrying that the product would move. I'm trying to distribute the product quite nice and evenly. Then we are painting a rhombus shape here. And then join that to the top. And so it's a kind of geometric design. Rounded shape. And again. And then wavy. Yeah, kind of like a wee wave. 1, 2, 3. And on the other side. You can absolutely use it and just paint it with the black or white gel. And that's it. That could be a part of the design. Like, I don't know where I'm going to paint, if that makes sense. You starting painting some particles first, and then you kind of carry on and adding more as you go. So after I have created that, and because I've got this rhombus shape, I feel like I should add some rhombus shape here as well. And this one, for a change, I'm going to color it in. And the reason for it is that it is going to be gold. Okay, so that's the first design which we have painted. Now I need to put it inside the lamp for a slow curing, and you cure it like from 30 to 60 seconds, depending on your lamp and depending on the thickness of your lamp. Depending on the thickness of your lines, then we are going to use the gold transfer foil and just cut it. Now the only mistake I did is before I start painting those black lines, I didn't secure the tip really well, because you want to make sure you can press it so the tip doesn't move. So I might struggle a little bit with this one, where I will be okay with this one. Using a blue scrub, I'm just going to cleanse a little bit behind it. You can see it, there is always some dust particles. I've got a couple seconds longer, and then we can press it into the design. Okay. So placing a foil in between my finger, I'm going to start with the bottom one so I can press the tip into the blue tack. Oh, okay. Because with this gel you've got just one go, so you don't want to move this foil, you want to heat it up a little bit with your finger, and then you are going to peel it off to get a really nice results. Okay. Once I have done this part, I'm searching for a clear space, so I cannot use this space because it wouldn't transfer well. I want to use the next empty space and go in there, because if I press there, my tip will just jump all over. So I'm going on this side, pressing into half of the tip, hold it there, and kind of like you can see it, the motion of my finger like this, but do not lift the finger up, and then pull it. Okay. And then going to the next space. This isn't going to work for someone in the first time. It might not work even by the second time. Like I used to run lots of trainings for this technique, and it can cause trouble to start with, but then once you know the technique, it is absolutely fine. So it's a technique which you need to learn. Same like a technique how to apply Apex or how to apply the French. It's the same, like it needs practice, it needs training, but I hope this tutorial will help you to achieve this look. And then I've got one more part. Might be difficult because of the tip, but we've got a nice beautiful coverage, so I'm just going to show you in the camera as well how amazing it looks. Okay, so we've got first one ready, and I'm just going to so what else you could do it is, because this gel is a little bit undercure on the slow settings, and sometimes if you get the cracks, that's the reason behind it. It was a little bit undercure. So what you can do it, you can put it back inside the lamp as well to give it a couple seconds cure, and then apply the top coat. I'm just going to leave it And then I'm going to paint the design on the next one, okay? Of course, it looks so pretty just the way it is, but I can show you what else we can do it. Did I cure it? No, I didn't, but I was close. Okay, so let's paint the next design. And now for a change, we are going to paint more from the middle. And in the middle, I want the gold. And then color that in. Make sure you've got the same thickness of the product through the entire design, because otherwise, like if you have different thickness, the product will cure differently, which means it will give you different results across the design. That's another reason why this is a technique which needs a little bit of practice. Okay, then I'm painting rounded shapes. And then rhombus. Now what I'm working on is the outside lines. I'm not bothered too much about middle lines at the moment. And then on the bottom. I'm also, this is a tip for you guys, if you're painting it as well, you could see it, I have added into the left side. And the reason behind it is because we will color it in later on, it doesn't matter, but as long as the outside shape is symmetrical. So I'm not bothered about inside shape. That will make painting much easier for you. Okay, now we need to add some detail on the sides just so it doesn't feel this empty there. Okay, so some small triangles. And if the camera is on my mixing palette, let me check it. Yes, it is. You can see it how I'm picking up my paint. If I want to paint thin lines, I'm dragging the product so I can kind of shape my brush at the same time. Okay, this is really important. I want to keep it the way it is. Again, slow cooking motion, 60 seconds. In my case, then this one is ready. This one I can top coat it in the meantime. And yes, on the next one, oh gosh, I've got mixed feelings now because one side of me screams, do it all geometric designs, and then the other side says like, no, you wanted it a butterfly. And I want to do the butterfly. I really want to do the butterfly. So I'm just going to start painting where the head is going to be. And the body. And I've got 5 seconds. Okay, so that's the body of my butterfly. Put him on the side and let's transfer foil there. Ideally, you don't want to use the same piece. I'm just going to risk it. Okay, so I've got it in the middle. I'm moving my finger a little bit to the other part and the other part. Don't forget the design is kind of almost 3D. It isn't flat. That's why you want this motion so that the transfer foil can stick to the sides as well. And then lift it up. Okay. So this way you will get the coverage of the transfer foil on the sides as well. Let's also top coat it as well. So I'm going to use top coat and just go over this design. And then give it a cure. Straight away I'm going into the... Got something there. Straight away going into this one. Cook it in. And let's keep doing those butterfly. Okay, so the body is painted. Now I want to paint some antennas. Ideally clean my brush because it's a bit... So just a dry wipe and I have just dried it out. I want the product only on the tip of the brush. I didn't want the full brush with the product. And we've got some antennas there. Now painting the wings. And a swirly part. Okay, couple of those rounded shape for the eyes of the butterfly, like the design on the wings. Bottom wing and a swirl. Couple eyes rounded shape. And then the small wing on the top. Okay, so this way we have painted cute butterfly. Slow settings. The butterfly is going to be quite quite hard to transfer because the tip is on the side. On the finger is more easier than on the fake fingers. So I'm just going to do it quite slowly. Now the last color we're going to use is 202 after 8. And it's actually quite beautiful color. I couldn't wait to use it, to be honest. I think it will look nice in connection with the purple. Give it a cook. I've got 20 seconds to prepare my foil. So the curing is very important, that you don't over cure it. Let me move the tip so it can also cure properly, because under cured product will kind of explode. You know what I mean, like it's cured on the top but isn't cured inside. Okay, that's it cured, so I can remove it. And let's transfer the butterfly. I wanted it to stick down first properly, so I'm starting with the medium part in between the fingers. Get the blue tack to stick in so the tip is not going to fly. Make sure you've got the foil everywhere. Peel it. And that's what happened in there. The product wasn't cured properly and it did explode it a little bit, or I didn't buff the tip. So my matte top coat did transfer. I didn't buff it properly. My matte top coat transferred it. But I'm going to clean it. And the best actually cleaning stuff, actually I love when the things happen on the video, because then you know how to fix it, guys. Okay, I have used the blue scrap and I've got some small brush, and I'm going to keep cleaning it very carefully. I am not bothered about the middle part because we are going to color it in. So really what I want to remove is the transfer foil, which is outside the design. Of course, you cannot touch the foil, which is on the gel. Then using the wipe, I'm just going to clean it there. And then I can start finishing the design. So going into the swirl part and the wing, hold it there. I hope it was clean there. If not, I will have same situation. I will have to clean it. Yeah, I have same situation. That's why you buff, guys. That's why you buff, because even if there is an inhibition layer, there is some inhibition layer left on the top coats. And that's why we can stick in chromes into dry top coat. I have given myself so much extra work. Okay, just separate the body. From the wing. And let's transfer it there and then clean it again. So if I do something in the video, I do it because there is a reason behind it. Okay, my butterfly is saved. I just need to clean in between one wing. Couldn't make worse, I have break the brush. I don't want to cut it, the video, guys. The only reason behind it is I really want you to see me struggling. There we are. Oh, it's a shame. It would be so beautiful design on this one. Probably will be quicker, just take another tip and just do it again. Okay, I can apply the top coat over it now. And then give it a cook. Quickly put second layer. And then give it a cook. Okay, let's move into the part 2 of this design. So the next part we are going to use the art gels, and they come in, they are part of the set, like or you can get them separately as well, and they come in 5 colors. With all these 5 colors you can create any color you want. Okay, so for this blue shade I want to use some blue. Okay, I've got some blue, I want some blue in here, and I want some blue in there, and maybe in there. Then I want some yellow. And I want some yellow on its own. And I want some yellow in my blue, so we can create green. Okay, they are primary colors. Then I want some, of course, red, because we need pink. So I want some red, and I want some pink, and I will be using lots of pink. We could actually make orange by mixing yellow and red. I want some white where my red is. I want a drop of white in there, and I want nice shade of blue. So I'm straight away mixing a really pastel blue. And then I've got pastel green. Clean it. We want some pastel pink. Actually, I'm going to create orange as well. So I've got some orange. And I can also make this orange to be pastel by adding a drop of white. Okay, so we have created lots of different shades of the colors. Oh, purple! Of course we need purple. So I've got my white and the pinkish red mixed with the blue to create a purple. Okay, and depending on the shade I want, I would add more blue shade into it or more pink. Okay, I want more blue, so it's more purple. There we are. Now I've got beautiful purple shade. Okay, let's color it in. So in the summary, we've got the top coat in there. Okay, so it's top coat, and we can start coloring it in. So I'm using the D-liner brush, clean it well. And for this design, oh, pastel yellow. I should do it, sorry guys. So I want pastel yellow to go on top. And what you want to do it with it, keep it 3D. Okay, I want the same pastel yellow to go in here, one dot, second dot. And I want the pastel yellow to go in there. I'm going to flash cure it because I have finished painting with this color. Let me fix this butterfly. So we want yellow color to go in a part of the wings. And in there. What is awesome about those gel, I mean, I wouldn't paint full nails with them and then do not top coat it, but for the designs, you don't have to top coat it, and they are going to last. And this wing is going to be yellow too. Flash cure it. And the next one we've got is this one. I want blue in there, yellow as well. Okay, so the dots are going to be yellow. And do you remember when we was painting this dot, I say don't worry about the inside, because with inside I can fix the shape of it, and I can go over the gold because I have painted a slightly thicker gold to make it more even, okay? Because one side wasn't good. Now here I'm cleaning the brush and I'm swapping into the next color, and I feel like I want some pink, of course. So I'm picking up some pink, and we are painting it with pink now. These designs are absolutely amazing, guys. You have to play it like as a combination of so many different techniques, and like the possibilities are absolutely endless. Okay, color this one in. And you can see it, that we've got this 3D effect. Next one in. You don't have to apply it really thick. Because there is no top coat, it will still look it is more raised. And then last one. Give it a cook. Butterfly. Okay, so I want next part to be pink, but only in here. We can't do too much pink. So just this one is going to be pink. And the reason for it is because obviously the tip is pink. Now here we are going to use blue. I just feel like blue goes really well with the green. Also, this orangey color would go as well. No, leave orange for something else. Let's do blue. And this shade which we have created is amazing. Okay, I'm making sure I'm happy with the shape. And then give it a cure. We will go with the purple there as well. Purple will go. Okay, the next one is a purple. So yellow and purple looks really good together. And so does obviously pink and purple. Okay, so purple done. Cook it in. And then this one is completely finished. We want purple here. And then another design is completely finished. And on the butterfly, we want purple. Every second ring is purple. Clean the brush, and I'm going to straight away swap it to the blue. Okay, and this way our butterfly is finished as well. Give him a cook. Apply matte top coat over this one. And I'm going to show you quickly 2 more designs. So you've got the complete look of 5 designs, which is, wow, that's a lot in a one tutorial, guys. I feel like I have spoiled you today. So don't do the mistake. Clean it. It doesn't really have kind of inhibition layer, but as I say, even if we're using no white top gel, it does, the chrome sticks to it. So there is like a smallest touch of the inhibition layer always there. Okay, buffed it well. And then let's paint some bigger design here as well, like a wee flower or something. Actually, maybe a rose. I know I do lots of roses, but hey ho, let's do the rose. So more blue tack just before I start painting, so I'm not going to struggle. middle of the rose. Make everything kind of big-ish, just so you've got some room to color it in. And you need to make those things closed. Then the next one. For this technique, you don't want to go too advanced because it's a kind of almost like a vitrage kind of look. I hope that was the correct name for it. Glass, stained glass. Stained glass, yeah, stained glass. Vitrage. That was Polish English. Oh gosh, terrible. And then some leaves. And leaves. Oh, I shouldn't be painting on the side for this technique. I don't want to overdo it. I'm just going to keep it simple rose in there. Slow settings. Okay, so this is curing, and now I've got time to remove inhibition layer from this one, because the Color Plus gels, they do have a little bit of the inhibition layer in them. And we've got butterfly, which is completely ready. Let's put butterfly on the left side, on the right side. I don't like it. Okay, I'm going to clean the next piece of the foil. Well, I show you the butterfly. Okay. It could be much nicer, but clean this piece of the foil. And then we are going to transfer, so a couple seconds longer, and then the rose is going to be ready. That's it. In between my fingers, hold it, hold it, hold it, move it a little bit to the leaf which is there, to the other leaf which is there, and then lift it up. Okay, and then I said I shouldn't be painting there, but let's transfer foil there. And then we can apply the top coat over it so we can color it. And the rose, we will do it in pink, of course. Cure it. Okay, when my rose is curing, I'm going to show you the next design because it's ready. Oh, actually, sorry, butterfly, you are going to get promotion and move one space. So remove the inhibition layer from this design. And the reason why I promoted the butterfly, because this color looks good with the pink in there. And then this one is ready, and the blue looks good with the pink together. I actually really like this one, the first one, so much. Which one is your favorite one, guys? I will show you quickly the rose as well. They look so pretty, so nice and spring. And okay, buff quickly this design. So clean, buff it. I'm going to keep it away from the products. You don't want the dust to get there. Okay, secure the tip. Then here I'm going to paint some kind of swirly bits. So I'm just picking up a small amount of the black foil gel. And I'm going to paint some swirly parts. Of course, we need to have those stained glass looks, so I need to have some empty spaces, which I can color in. Okay, and the next one. So I want to keep it more on the top part of my design. And then a couple of the triangles there. Again, looks quite complicated, but when I break it down, it isn't. That's plenty. That looks quite nice. Cook it. Slow setting, 60 seconds again. I can remove the rose. And for the rose, we are going to use pink shades just because I've got those purple there. And I want darker pink, so I have added the slightest touch of the red in there. Right inside. Okay, so this is my darkest pink. Then going to pick up a lighter pink and go one petal below it. And then give it a flash cure because my other tube is almost ready. So cut it, clean it, picked it up and transfer the foil. I mean, obviously when I'm doing things on my own, I'm a little bit faster than when I'm doing the tutorials for you guys. And I'm not showing all the angles and everything, so sorry, the last one went just a little bit quicker. top coat. I actually didn't realize, the cameraman just showed me, it's been almost an hour. I have really spoiled you today. Okay, we are going to the, again, touch lighter one. So I'm picking up a little bit of white. And I want this lighter pink there. And there. And then touch lighter. And even lighter. Okay, now we are going to freeze it. And start painting the last one. So for this color, definitely purple. I love like those turquoise color with the purple. And we are going to put some yellow and a purple there. So the swirls are going to be purple. And then another color which I feel like is looking awesome with it. Guess what it is it? Yeah, some of you have guessed, yellow. So I'm just going to quickly freeze it. And then we are going to paint yellow there. So nice pastel yellow in those wee places there. And then give it a cook. Okay, rose green, pastel green, and the green goes with purple as well. And then that's it, completely finished. So I'm just going to cleanse it and show you the final look of all the designs which we have created today. Actually quite a lot of them. So cook it and cleanse this one and put it into the collection. So I need to do the purple in here and then the turquoise in there, just so everything goes with the colors. Okay, couple seconds is fine. Undercured again. Cleanse it. Do not ever do the undercure nails for the clients. On the display tips it is okay, but you never want undercure product on the clients. Or on yourself, like. Okay, so that's the designs which we have created today. I love them. So nice, so unique, so different. If you try them, just hashtag Dorota Palicka on other social medias like Facebook, Instagram, or maybe TikTok. You can actually find me everywhere. I'm really looking forward to seeing them as well. But look at those gold look, it's amazing. Like, I just love it so much. The products which I have used today, they all listed in the description in the box below, and they are available on our website, which is www.dorotapalicka.com. I'm sending you lots of glittery hugs and bye for now.